What's going on, guys? How are you doing? Today I want to show you how I doubled my account using this setup, and I'll explain everything that I did and everything that I considered, and I'll show you the trade on the screen after I'm done, and I'll explain everything from the H1 to the M15. So if this is something that you're looking forward to, and if this is something that you'd want someone to see, please share this video, subscribe and like, so that a lot of people might find this helpful content. So this is a trade that I took on the 27th of September in 2024. If you're seeing this in the future, we were here in 2024 and we're still doing it. So this is how we were doing it, right? So I looked at this. This was volatility 251s, and if you're someone who is coming from a background that does not trade these indices, guys, there are links in the description down below that you can use, that you can click right now and get an account and be able to be trading these indices. They are very easy to trade and they are available 24/7 on your on your trading platform. So this is how you are doing. I looked at this. This is volatility 251s, and this is how I saw it, right? Price was going up from this point to this point, right? And after this point, we had price breaking this breaking this low, and some of you might know this as a change of character. So this is what happened here, and price came down, right, and went up again, went down, broke another low, as you can see in this in this area, and price continued going down until it got to this point where it actually reversed, right, and went up by breaking this high right here. By breaking this high, by this move, this was the move that took out this high, right? So when this high was taken out, right, price was looking like the price was at this point right there. This high was where price was actually trading. So I analyzed this as price has reversed from here. So this is the reversal point. Price has reversed, then formed a double top at this particular point, which is there's liquidity there and there's a high. If price were to continue going down, breaking this breaking this low, then price would have gone down, right? So at this particular point, what are you seeing? You are seeing that price failed to take out this low, right, and went and took out this particular double top, right? So after price took this double top, what are you seeing and what are you deducing? And what I deduced from this was that when price breaks any one of these two, then we are going that direction, right? And price took out this high by this by this move that you see. So after price took out this high, we were waiting for price to come back to this order block, which we were seeing in this area. You see this big black candle. This was the last opposite candle before the move, right? So this move as a whole was to be determined by this order block. And you might be asking yourself that why are we not considering this order block? Remember what I said in some of the videos that I've given you, that when you have a high like that and you have a low like that, you have to determine the middle point of this, which is around this area, where you say this is the 50% area, right? And you are going only to trade order blocks that are in the that are in this area of the chart if you are to buy, right? Which means this is the discount area, and the top area is the is the premium area, which means if you are buying, you're buying the discount, and if you are selling, you sell in the in the premium area. So with that out of the way, that's why we did not choose this order block, right? And we settled for which one? We settled for this order block that you see being marked here, which is this order block right there on that particular date. So this was the 27th. This order block price came, and as price retested this yellow zone, I went back to the M15 time frame and tried to see if I could get an entry pattern from this one. And the entry pattern that I was looking for was the entry pattern that were to give me the highest odds of winning this trade. And remember, when we did our videos of entries and things like that, we discussed the double bottom. And if we go to the lower time frame, which is the M15, this is the trade that I took. And this was my entry after this one, when I was convinced that this was going up after this anchor that you see here. So I got in here and I got out just before just before this high at this particular point. This is how I doubled my account trading this setup, right? So if you want to be trading with this setup, it's simple. What you just have to do is to identify your order block, like we did on the H1 here. You identify your order block, and after that you you identify your what? You identify your entry pattern, right? So without much being said, let me just show you something before I go that you should be understand on this one. So this one is a very good order block that you see that was printed at this particular zone. A good order block. And what are you waiting for on the M15 for you to buy this particular one? You want to see a pattern that is similar to this pattern that I traded on this particular day, right? You want to see a similar pattern printing on this one, and you can be able to what? To trade this going up. And this one, you can use this line here as a what? As a guide. When price breaks this retest, and you know the drill, right? You can use this as a what? As a way to what? To actually enter your trade and see price going where you want it to go. So like this point, right? So this can be what? Your take profit, and this is what you have to do. So today's date is 29th of September. If you're seeing this after 29, maybe you can just go and check what happened. And if you are seeing this before or something like that, you can check if you can still enter or something like that. If you're seeing this in the future, learn from it and see how price will go, right? And the other thing that I considered here before I go is this pattern was close to the what? To the daily low. Remember, we have the daily low and we have what? The daily high. And if you are to consider these two, you see that price was actually closer to here, which is the daily low. And remember, the order block that we used was around this area. So this was in the area of the daily low. So the previous day low, which is the yesterday's low, this one that I've marked, and this one. So another tip, if you want to enter your trades with precision, if you want to enter your trades and they come out nicely, you have to use, or you have to enter your trades closer to the what? Closer to the yesterday's high. Let's say if you wanted to buy here, it's good to enter your trades after price is crossed, or if price is bouncing at the what? At the yesterday high. And the same applies for the what? For the low. And this is what I did here. Price bounced at the order block that was actually sitting on yesterday's low, and I entered my trade and I made some money there. This is what I wanted to show you guys. And if you have any questions, let's continue the discussion in the comment section. I'll be there reading all your comments and answering to your questions. And if you don't have an account that trades these indices, remember, we have links in the description down below. You can click one of the links, get your account, you open a demo first, and you can upgrade and fund your real account and start trading with me. And if you don't know what to do, if you are still confused about these indices, you can join the free Telegram channel and you trade with me as I trade the free signals that I send on that particular platform. So I will see you in the next video. Shocks out. I hope this was helpful and I hope you enjoyed. Bye bye.